David, thank you. Last year, Houston Lawyer Referral Service Incorporated connected more than 15,000 people to attorneys for various legal problems. The local nonprofit was established back in 1958. It is certified by the State Bar of Texas and meets the standards of the American Bar Association. HLRS, as it's known, has more than 200 attorneys that accept cases in 38 different legal areas. And here with more on HLRS is board member Neil Kelly. Neil, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for being here. Tell us a little bit about what this organization is and who it's designed to help.
It's designed to help the general public that may not know a lawyer in either a family member or a friend. And it's folks out there who need access and may have a legal problem that they need a referral. And we've been doing this for 62 years. And what happens is our phone, we have people call in, we have to train staff members, and sometimes when people call in, they may not necessarily have a problem that needs a lawyer, but after talking with our trained staff people who are bilingual in Spanish and in English, other languages are available, they help them figure out, well, is your problem one that needs or could require the services of a lawyer? Then after talking to them and figuring out what kind of issue it is, they get a referral to several lawyers in one of 38 different types of categories.
And let's talk a little bit about some of those areas of the law, because sometimes people find themselves in a predicament they never thought they would be in. And that's kind of the reason for this organization,
Absolutely,
isn't it?
That's right. And there are multiple different types of lawyers and different types of practice areas. So one thing that HLRS does is it helps people understand as to, well, you need, for example, a medical malpractice lawyer, or you need a lawyer who specializes in intellectual property. So they help the person figure out what kind of lawyer they need, and then we have people who are, we have over 200 lawyers who are participating in HLRS, and then they get a referral for that type of specialty.
And I think it's very difficult for people who have not been involved in the court system at all to distinguish between all of the different areas of law that people practice, because it is very specific, and people who practice criminal law may not practice any type of civil law. So those differences are significant, and they can ultimately affect the outcome in court.
That's absolutely. You want, when you're, that's a great dichotomy. You have criminal law and you have civil law, and that's something that most civil lawyers aren't going to feel comfortable going to a criminal law, and the same is true the other way around. The same also within civil law. Look, for example, someone who regularly handles divorces and child custody issues may not be comfortable in dealing with bankruptcy issues. Now, it doesn't mean there aren't general practitioners out there who have handled both and have seen both, but certainly if someone calls HLRS and they have they need a divorce attorney and they need the child custody issues, we're going to refer them to someone who has met our guidelines, gone through a review process, and someone who we feel comfortable saying, this person, she can handle your case. Where we're not going to be referring a divorce case to a bankruptcy lawyer. And there are some prerequisites that people must reach. They have to have at least 5 years of experience. Is that correct? Absolutely. To be a member of the HLRS, first you have to be a member in good standing of the State Bar of Texas. Secondly, you must have malpractice insurance, which is important. And third, you must submit an application and be interviewed and approved by the HLRS. Now, there are 23 specialty areas of the 38 that we cover, which there's a further review process, where there's another follow-up application. They must have, you said, 5 years of experience, and they must continue to have 15 hours a year of continuing legal education in that specialty. For example, so if someone is a member of the bankruptcy, they have to have 15 hours of additional continuing legal education in that specialty, plus 5 years experience, plus meet the review process. So we feel it's a rather rigorous effort to make sure that the lawyers who participate know what they're doing and that are able to represent our clients or their clients well. Great. Well, thank you. Great information. 15,000 people helped last year, so Absolutely. That's a lot of people. Thanks for being here today. Pleased to be here. Again, there is more information about HLRS. Their phone number is 713-237-9429. You can call between 8:30 and 4:30 Monday through Friday. They also have Spanish-speaking staff and reduced fee attorneys for those who qualify.